Okay, so far it's a good morning. I've released my bowels, I have my tea. So, first of all, good morning to everyone, or evening, depending what time you're watching this. Now, today I don't have any sales calls, which means I'm pretty much free the whole day. But when you're free the whole day, it doesn't mean you can just go around doing what you want, chilling out, right? So, when you have a day off, it's days like these that you need to really brainstorm on how to achieve your goals and other methods you can build to achieve your goals, right? So, I'm going to do a lot of creative stuff today, more, using my brain, writing, and not waste a day essentially, because, time is an asset we never get back. And it's probably one of the most important things we have, really, is time. Now, I did say I was going to have a rest day, but I am feeling pretty good this week. My body's still energized. So I'm going to go gym. I'm going to go 6 times this week. And yeah, I'm thinking I might switch to 6 times a week instead of 5 because I'm not doing Muay Thai training at the moment. So I might increase that. So today's agenda, doing some creative stuff, and I'm going to, in terms of gym, I'm going to hit glutes and hamstrings. So I'm going to do an RDL and I'm going to do hip thrusts, right? And then some calisthenics, basically pull-ups, push-ups along that line, because I like to keep my body doing the basic movements. It helps. So yeah. Now, I have put on a bit of fat, which I really don't like. Like, my face is getting a bit chubby. My arms are getting a bit chubby. My waist, my belly's packing on a bit of size. And, it's part of the bulk. I do understand. But I hate it, man. I hate it. Like, I think it is a mental thing, right? And it is a process that I need to overcome. Because I will lose the fat later on. But when I have the fat, it's like I really don't like it. Maybe my body doesn't look as good because in the summer of 2023, I was lean, right? I was like 8%. I was quite skinny, but I had a decent amount, like a little bit of muscle. But I was like lean, skinny. But now I'm just a bit chubby. Yeah, done a complete 180. So I'm weighing in 87 kg, 3,600 calories, 3,700, around about that, right? I think by the end of the bulk, I'll be probably hitting 4,000 or 4,200 calories. And then we're going to end it there. And then we're going to move on to the cut, right? But yeah, not liking the body fat at the moment. But, part of the process, we've got to go through it. Got to build the muscle. Okay, where was I? It's working now. So you can see I bought this new thing off Amazon, stocking up. I finally record myself. Still getting weird looks from everyone, but I don't give a shit. It don't matter, mate. Now, I've never spoken about the reason why I'm doing these daily vlogs, so I'm going to speak about it now on the way to the gym. Essentially, I'm doing these daily videos is so I can look back at it and hold myself accountable in a way. So if I post every day, I know I'm sticking to my target of achieving other goals as well, because it's basically a record of my life, right? And at the same time, if when the viewers come along and you guys, more people watch, you can like join along with my journey. Makes it more rewarding for everyone to join in, and we can hold each other accountable, basically. And that's why I recommend everyone else to do like these daily vlogs as well. So you can stay on path on your actual goals, ambitions. And of course, you're building a personal brand on the side of it, which is nice. So it allows you to connect with more people around the world. So that's cool. Now, this is the first time I've set up the suction mount on the car. So we're going to see how good it is.
I do need to clean my car because my car is just full of monster drinks everywhere. Like, I've got a bunch of energy drinks all over my car, and I think it's becoming a problem. I might have a monster drink addiction, so I need to sort that out. Hold on, let me just shift this up. There we go, now it's head height. Lady, women just really can't drive, man. I swear to God. Really can't drive. So I did say this before, I'm hitting hamstring, I'm doing RDLs, and I'm doing glutes, hip thrusts. Now the reason I really want to hit my glutes properly is because of an athletic performance perspective. You know, it prevents knee pain, prevents lower back pain. A strong glutes just make you more explosive, whether you're kicking, whether you're sprinting, whether you're, I don't know, that's about it, that's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, strong glutes. Like, you look at every athlete, they've got a strong ass. I don't look at it in that way, but you know, if you look at it from a performance perspective, it's very important. So I'm working on that, and I just want to. I don't do deadlifts because it fucks up. Well, I did pull my disc when I was 17 doing deadlifts. That was 3 plates, ego lifting. I was young, so now I only do RDLs because as long as I don't go too heavy, it doesn't fuck up my back essentially, and it concentrates more on my hamstring, which is nice, and improves my grip. So I feel like when you drop the bar on the floor, it does feel like cheating a bit, but obviously it hits other parts of your body, which I'm not trying to target. So I'm just doing that. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes. And I'm going to do pull-ups and push-ups, just a bit of calisthenics movements. So I like to throw that in because I've got extra spare time on the end. And I want to do abs. When it comes to abs, it's just literally ab crunches. I can't do leg raises in the gym because I'm too tall and my leg just touches the floor. Now, in my old gym, the bar was so high I had to jump for it, which is really nice. So I could probably dead hang and my feet wouldn't touch the ground. And I could do leg raises then, right? But with this gym, it's a new gym, it's empty. I can't really do leg raises. And I do like doing leg raises. So yeah. But I think I'm at the point where you can't see my abs anymore. It's just too much fat around it. This is why I hate being chubby. I hate being, I just hate bulking, man. Like, yeah, you get stronger, but I don't really care for strength. I just want to look good. And when you're lean, you know, you feel better when you're much leaner. And I've kind of lost that, but that's just part of the process. You know, when you're bulking, you've got to go through the fatty phase, the fluffy man bear mode. So yeah, I'm willing to go through that. But once I start cutting in February, by March, April, May, by May it should be fine. So by next summer I should be back to normal.
We are starting now with RDLs. So I usually, before this actual RDL set, I went to the leg curl machine and warmed up my hamstrings on there. So I did like 3 sets of 20 on very lightweight to get warmed up. Then I came over to do RDLs, use the bar, and then up to 60 kg, which is my warm-up set. So you can see quite easy wrapping it out. Boom, boom. Now, good thing about, you know, having the height is that you do have a stronger posterior chain. So, you know, my back, my glutes, my hamstrings are my strong points. And on the opposite, you know, my chest, my shoulders, any pushing movements is my weakest exercises, essentially. So yep, got that done really easily, and I believe I should be moving on to another set of 60 for like 12 reps, just get my body more warmed up. 90 kg, moving on to that. I skipped over 80 kg, you don't need to see that, and I'm not going to show you every set warming up to it. You know, so 90 kg, I believe I did 8 to 10 reps. It wasn't too bad, quite easy. The only problem is with RDLs, right, is you go up in weight and you can do the movement. The first thing that gives out is your grip, right? So that's the annoying thing. Your grip doesn't really keep up with the amount of weight you can actually pull. So it indicates I do need to work on my grip strength, which is my forearms. So I'm going to start incorporating that a bit more later on. But you can see here, you know, very easy, 90 kg, boom, boom. no need to waste around on that. And now we're getting to the actual working set, which is, I believe, 100 kg. Onto 100 kg. You'll see here, I think I did 3 reps on this one because my grip just gave out. Like, it was just slipping between my hands. My hand was very sweaty. I don't know if you guys get this, but if you got sweaty hands, you understand. Like, everything just slips out of your hand and your grip. See, look, if I could do it. It's easy, but then I just had to give out because the grip was just not there. And so I had the solution to that. That's right. I got myself not hand wraps, grip wraps. Grip wraps? No, what's it called? Yeah, it is hand wraps. Yeah. I had it in my gym bag. I bought it, I think, a couple months ago because why not? Someday I was gonna use it, and today was the day. So push up. Now these make it's an 8-figure wrap, and these make pulling the weight so much easier. It takes a lot of tension out of the arms, a lot of tension. So you can see here, I'm just repping 100 for ease right now. Now, I didn't go higher than 100 kg, and the reason is, in the past when I do go higher, so I think I went to 110, my form started to break down, and essentially, you're doing all these weird movements, all these jagged movements just to pull the weight up, and it's ruining your form. So now you're utilizing other parts of your body, which increases the risk of injury. So I wanted to keep my form quite strict and just get more volume in, and so I didn't go higher than 100 kg. Now in the future I probably will go higher, but as for today, we're stuck at 100, and it wasn't too bad. It's pretty good. I am thinking about life. You can see me here in the moment, just deep in everything, where my life is going, and then we just snap out of it straight into the set. Now, right here, I am hip thrusting 140 kg, 315 pounds. I didn't show the warm-up set because you don't need to see that. It's just me setting it up, going, I think it was a warmed up on 100 kg, and then went straight into my working set, which is 315 pounds or 140 kg. Now, I could have gone higher, and like I said, if I do go higher, my form breaks down. I like to keep everything strict, and just less jigger-jagged movements. So you can see here, going down and then explosive, push, come down, explosive, up, come down, pause, and then up, come down, pause, up. Now, I like to build that explosive movements because it will transfer into other areas of my sports, and running, kicking, like I mentioned before. Straight after, stretching the glutes. A weird thing about my hips, right? My right hip is so much more flexible than my left hip. You can see here, I can't push my left hip further back on the pigeon stretch, or like, not a pigeon stretch, but that kind of stretch. And so I don't know if it's because if it's my anatomy or my bone insertions, if it's like that, or if from a young age I kind of fucked it up somehow growing up. I'm not sure how it works, right? I went to the physio and he tried to help me out, but it didn't work. So, sorting that out. But yep, 315 pounds on the hip thrust, and that's that. Now, where do I begin with calves? This movement I've been skipping God knows how many times. Like, it came to the point where I've only been doing calves once a week, and this week I'm doing it 3 times a week. So I'm really trying to get discipline in my calves because, I've got small calves. Let's just say that, and that's because of me bitching out so many times because I've been a bit lazy and left it last minute on every leg session. So you can see here, I'm just doing it in the midway through the sessions. Look at that, I've got nothing there, mate. What are you flexing? I'm stretching there, by the way. But you can see I have nothing there. It's just chopsticks, mate. It's chopsticks. But you can see here, the arse is popping out. And that's what matters, okay? Women do like a nice arse. Now, after the calf raise or the calf machine that I did, I went straight into abs. And I didn't record that because it's not really fun watching me do abs. I did crunchies. I did 4 sets of 20. on crunches, full stack on the weight, because they're quite easier usually. And then after the abs, I went straight into what did I do? I went straight into pull-ups and push-ups. I didn't record that either, which means this is the last exercise which I did record. You can see me here. I'm going straight in again. I did 3 sets of 12 on this, and then the last set I did a drop down where I took all the weight off and repped it out until failure on my calves. Now, I do like this movement. I think this machine has probably been the best machine in terms of feeding it in my calves. I've tried many calf raise machines, including using the leg press to utilize my calves, and I've never felt it that properly. I've never felt it properly until this machine. So this machine has done wonders for me. Yeah. The only problem about this gym, the one downside, if I had to say, is we don't have a pull down, which means if I want to do lat pull downs, we don't have a machine for that, right? So you gotta improvise, use what you got.
Okay, that was a decent workout. I'm getting stronger, which is nice. That's kind of motivating me because I was feeling a bit shit the last couple of days in terms of progress. But when it's visible and you can actually see your weight going up and the weight of what you're lifting is going up as well, it helps. This is completely off topic, right? This is unrelated to anything of what I'm saying right now. But for some reason, if you go on YouTube, right, my thumbnails are really blurry and I don't know why, and I'm not sure how to fix that. I've tried like going to Photoshop, decreasing the file size, going from PNG to JPEG, and I just have no clue on how or why my pictures are so blurry. Is it the camera? I'm not sure. You can go, it's alright, no worries. I have to come home at the worst time, which is 5 o'clock. It's like the rush hour time. Everyone's so aggressive usually. Oh, mate. And there's always traffic. So yeah, so far the car mount has been doing me well, but the lighting at night time, especially when it gets dark around 4 o'clock, the lighting is not very good. I've only got the middle car light doing me a solid right now. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be able to see my face straight up. But I do feel quite slow. Like everything I do feels a bit slow. I'm not sure why. I just hate being fat. Honestly, I hate being fat. I am a hard gainer. It is hard to put on weight. But I'd just rather be skinny than be fat. I just hate being slow. My face feels full. But it is winter, right? So, I don't mind being messy. I don't mind my hair being all scrunched up. I still got to look clean because I do sales, right? And for sales, you need to look presentable. But other than that, I don't mind on my downtime to look messy. In the summer, I like to look good all day round. Because, everyone's always out. I'm not trying to look like a bum in front of people. Presentation is everything, remember that. Presentation is everything. I don't know what to eat. I don't think I've got any food. So my go-to, I won't say poor person food, but more like budget, aka brokey meal, is 2 ramen noodles and tuna, like raw tuna. Don't mix of anything, just eat raw and ramen, because you get the carbs from the ramen and you get the protein from the tuna, which is all together, believe it's around 1,000 calories, 800 from the ramen and around about 200 from the tuna, and you get your protein and everything in. So I was doing that in uni before I dropped out. That was like my go-to meal because I hate cooking. I was like, I need to do something more efficient because cooking is just a waste of time in my opinion. I'll come home and mum does everything for me, which is nice in terms of cooking, but she's not here at the moment. And if my dad doesn't cook anything, then I'm going back to my Roku meal. So always have a packet of ramen in your house, always. You never know what can go wrong. And you still need to bulk, so you've got that ramen in handy. Another nice bulking meal which I like is getting a pizza. You know, you can go from Tesco's to Sainsbury's and you put a bunch of chicken, salami. Obviously it's not the healthiest, like I'm not going to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, it helps to get your calories in, get your protein and your carbs in, if you're really strict about that stuff. And you get a bunch of mayonnaise. If you need to increase your fat content, mayonnaise does the job. Mayonnaise and oil are the two best. You know, I always calculate my oil content and my mayonnaise. Like any sauce or oil I put in, I always measure it in my Fitness Pal. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. And in terms of me being able to talk to the camera in the gym today, once again, did not happen. Like, couldn't muster up the confidence to do that. Even though you will see later on, actually you'll see, you've already seen it probably, it is just empty, absolutely empty. So I'm gonna work on that in the next video, or in the coming months.